This is a tutorial for how to play This Is Amazing Grace by Phil Wickham. For tone, you're going to want a medium overdrive, and then I'm actually playing on the neck pickup of my Les Paul, and then I have a pretty heavy dotted eighth at 98 beats per minute, and then I've actually added some modulation to give it some thickness, so you may want to add modulation one way or the other. I have it on the delay. So the main part on the interlude in the chorus on the guitar is actually playing this chord. That's a B flat chord played on the D, G, and the B strings, and you're at 8, 10, and 11. And so you're actually kind of rocking back and forth between playing the higher part of the chord and the lower part of the chord. And so you're going to start with playing 10 and 11 on the G and the B, deadening the other strings, and then come down and play 8 and 10 on the D and the G. Kind of rock back and forth between those two. It's kind of tricky to do, but that's actually what I'm hearing on their track. But most people, when they hear that opening part, they're going to be thinking of the keyboard part. And so you could play it right there. That might be a little easier to explain, but I kind of like the tone better when you're a little bit deeper on some of these strings here, higher up on the neck. So we're going to be playing it starting on the G string on the 8th fret. So on the G, you're going to go 8, 7. Okay, then you're going to go down to the D. You're going to play 10. Back to 7 on G. Back to 10 on D. And back to, again, rocking back and forth between those notes. And then you're going to go down to the 8th fret on the D. Okay, 10th fret on the D. 7th fret on the G. Okay, now 10th fret on the G. Then up to 12. Okay, that's the verse phrase. Let's do that together. Okay, this is going to start out the exact same way. So starting on 8, 7, 10, 7. Okay, then you're going to go back up, going down to the D string on the 8, 8, 10, up here, on the 7th on the G string, and then instead of going up the second time, you go down an octave, and you're going to be playing the 10th fret on the A string, and then the 8th fret on the A string. So that second phrase is... Okay, so the whole thing together. All right, good. So now the verse is pretty interesting too. So you're going to be back on that B note that's on the 8th fret here on the D string, and you're palm meeting and going up and down. And they're going to be adding then this 10 and 8 on the A string real quick. Okay, now you're going to be doing that again, and this time you're going to go up on 10 to 12 on the D string. Okay, so that's going to be like this. So going down first, then up, and back to one more time, going down. Okay, and then the 4th time, you're just going to go down 1 fret to the 7th, because that's going to lead to here on the 5th fret. And then you're going to go down to the 3rd fret. Okay, then you're going to go to the 8th, on the A string, you're going to be playing the 6th fret, and you're going to be playing 6, 5, and then 7. So that's kind of the weird, that's the shape that you're playing right there. Starting on the A string, then the D, then the G. And so you're going to palm me on the A string, and then you're going to play 7 of the G, and then 5 of the D. So after you do that 3 times, then you're going to play the 7th fret on the D string again, and then up to 8. Let's play that whole thing together. So down, and that's going to go up. One more time down. This time walking it. All right, now we're on 5, then 3, and go down a string. That's pretty tricky, but that's the part that's in the song. It's pretty cool. And then on the chorus, what you want to do is you can just play just chords. So I think, you know, what I'm hearing is kind of that same shape. So you're going to hear 8, 10, 11, and you just strum. And now you're going to go 8, 8, 11. And back to 8, 10, 11. Then you're going to go 10, 10, 10. And then back to that original chord. Now, if you want to play the keyboard part on the guitar, what you could do is starting on the 6th fret, you can go on the E string, then 6th fret on B, then 3rd fret on the B, and then 3rd fret on the G. So that's 6, 6, 6 on the B, 3rd on the B, and then 3rd on the G. And then you're going to do, that's the first chord, then the second one is the same thing, starts the same way. And then it's going to go to 4, then 3. All right, then the third chord, it's going to go starting the same way. Then you're going to play the 5th fret on the E, and then now to the B, you're going to be playing the 8. Okay, and then the last time, you're going to start on the 5th on the E. 6, 8. Let's play the whole thing together. Then. Okay, then. All right. There you go. And then during the bridge, you can just kind of noodle around and just kind of like play any note in B flat. All right, and that is a tutorial for This Is Amazing Grace by Phil Wickham.